Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our honorable speaker and also all the participants. So thank you for joining our workshop today entitled Creative Teaching Tools and Techniques. So dear participants, so if you have any questions to ask, please type your questions in the chat room. So first and foremost, I would like to introduce our honorable speaker for today's session. So we have Encik Muhammad Azri bin Ali from FSGK, Universiti Malaysia Sarawak. So this is a little bit background of our speaker today. He is a lecturer in drama and theatre program university in Malaysia University Sarawak, Malaysia Sarawak. And then his area of expertise includes stage directing, device theatre acting, theatre production, lighting design, performance creation, and theatre in education. So currently, he's focusing in developing theatre scene in Kuching, teaching, supervising, and looking forward to pursue his PhD in device theatre. He is also actively involved in various tools and techniques in teaching and learning. So without further ado, I would like to invite Encik Muhammad Azri bin Ali to start his sharing. Okay, so I will stop sharing. Okay, over to you, Encik Muhammad Azri.
Alright, so boleh dengar? Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Boleh?
Alright.
Waalaikumsalam.
So Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wait, I want to share my screen first. Let me do that in a moment. Alright, so can you see this? Boleh nampak kan, Dr. Dayang?
Boleh.
Alright, Alhamdulillah. So again, Assalamualaikum, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim, wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. So before I start our session today, I want to start it with Kitab Al-Fatiha. So let's start Al-Fatiha. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim. Amin, amin, ya rabbal alamin. All right, so a very good morning to all. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Dayang Azra for inviting me today. This is second time come inviting me to give a more it's more about a sharing session lah, on how I use various tool um, to enhance our teaching and learning. Thank you again, Kam. So the topics for today is very actually it's very straightforward: creative teaching tools and technique. So I would like to start with introducing myself. All right, so it's good to see some familiar faces here. Some of you guys were in PGD with me, and some of you guys maybe I know you from several projects that we do together. So yes, my name is Muhammad Azri bin Ali. So I'm not sure what you guys are looking at now because I'm in uh, I'm very small in your screen maybe. So I will look at this direction because my screen is over there, right? So my name is Azri Ali. I'm from Drama and Theatre Program, UNIMAS. All right. I've been here. I think this is my six. I think 6 or 7, somewhere something like that lah. Mungkin 6 tahun kot. So in UNIMAS, I and still feel very new. All right. So in drama and theatre program, I'm the program coordinator for drama and theatre program. So if you guys want to deal with some stage play, stage reading, so yeah, we can talk about it later. So before I start, before we go into the creative or teaching tools, all right, let's see what drama and theatre program offer, so that you guys will understand how I come out with the tools that I want to share today. In drama and theatre field, we have acting, designing, managing, right, directing, production, and and script writing. So this is all the thing that I need to teach every semester. All right. So to warm up for today, all right. So I prepared some not really a icebreaker, or it's a game, I guess. So let's can I have you guys to scan, or if you don't if you're using your phone, you might uh, type this link here, https www.wooclap.com. All right. So or scan the QR code here. So let's do something in the Wook Lab to start our session today. It's a warm-up session. So before I jump into the topic, maybe we want to warm up a little bit with several, or maybe uh, two or three games that I prepare. So it's not called a game. So I give you guys time to connect to the to Wook Lab. All right, you guys can scan it, either scan it or just type it. So I can see two people. All right, this is the Wook Lab. So what? So please, scan and put not really your location, but the place around the world that you have been. All right. Maybe you have been to Africa, maybe you have been to Korea. So let's mark our territory here in the map. All right. So oh, somebody's been I don't know which map is in Australia, but I'm not sure which part. So yes, let's see how many people we have today. Maybe let's see, we have more 20 plus people. Let's crowd this map with all. And if, all right, there is one spot in this map I purposely mark, all right, where my favorite places, or my no my favorite place. All right. So if you can guess, or if we have been there, or if you can guess where is the place in this map, I have been. So maybe we can, maybe I don't know, maybe you can get a prize or something. All right. So yeah, which part is uh, I cannot zoom it. Can I? No. Oh, it's somewhere in been to Europe. All right. So this is the one thing that I always do to start my class. All right. I always start my class with something I know before the class started, the students they have things going on before that. So this is the thing I do. This is one of the example. Usually what I did is from this map. All right, so then need to talk about it, and I will not do it today because I have more thing to share with. So from this map, you guys our student will share it's not even the place they had been, maybe the village, or where are they at now. So maybe you can change, instead of world map, maybe you just using a Malaysian map, or maybe just a Kuching city map. All right, so it depends. And then from this activity, we start to get student to talk, and we talk about what is the the background of the place, and what is the what the city offer, what if I go there, what I can do, the interesting places. So yeah, so this is one of the example that how you guys can start the class. All right, so yeah, thank you for 30 people that been constantly marking their territory in the map. So no one have been to North America, right? So so this is the place that I purposely marked in the map. Right, this is Alberta, Canada. So this is where I did my master degree, right, and I learned about theater a lot here in North America. So that's that. Uh, okay, and so let's put our vocab put it aside. So let's continue what I can slide today. So things that things we need to cover. All right. So what I'm going to cover today is first I want to share with you guys about before we choose or before we pick our tools, before we know our technique, before you select your platform. All right. First, I really want to know what is the battlefield look like. So for me, uh, the teaching before I go to teaching, I always treat it as a like a war. It's a battlefield. So before I enter the battlefield, so I do analyze. So that's why I'm going to share with you guys today what my battlefield look like. So what my class environment look like, what my assessment look like, and then I will get back to the teaching tools. So then, because now we know how the battlefield look like, and now after we analyze the battlefield, we know the ground, and then we pick our tools, right? So that is most of that is what are we going today lah. All right. So and then last at the end of this sharing session today, I would like to share with you guys maybe if you have time, I have prepared two apps that or software that you guys can use for next semester. I know it's been a while. We're teaching online. All right. Thanks God for our program next semester. Our student will 100% coming back, so that's a relief for us. So there's no chance teaching or teaching acting through Zoom. All right. We've been doing that for like 2 years now, and I don't think it's work. Right. So let's continue. So drama class. So what drama class consists? So in drama and theater, we have practical. All right. Most of our class, like maybe 60% of our class, deal with practical. We want student to act. We want student to direct. We want student to design, and also we want student to get on their feet and to dance, right, and to do some sort of movement. And also it's a project based, right? Usually what happen in drama and theater program, we will have a project, a big project, which will become a final project for several or 2 or 3 classes. So we share final project. So, and also they have sort of theoretical stuff happening in drama and theater. All right. So in practical, this is our courses look like. So all the yellow things, yellow highlight is all the practical class. So if you can see it, most of our class is practical. So we as a lecturer in drama and theater program need to creatively design our students' experience through online when you want to teach acting, we want to teach voice in using Zoom. uh, it's so hard, we cannot assess them because if usually what we did uh, during physical class, we teach them how to throw the voice, how to breathe. And then come to when pandemics came, we don't know, we lost. Most of us lost. I don't know how to teach them to do the vocal, where during the online they have a microphone helping them to enhance their voice. So that's another story. So, and in drama and theater is project based. So this is the project that we did. All right. We have uh, Peristiwa Rizu, Mimpi. This is all a final project. For instance, Mimpi. For Mimpi, it's actually a final project for I think 4 or 5 classes. So, and also we inviting a student from engineering department, engineering faculty, to do our set, to help us to design the set. All right. And also and for stigma and zero here, we also it also involved 2 or 3 classes in the faculty as their final project. So that is how the environment look like in our program. So of course we need to put a theoretical uh, theory to them. So this is we also have theoretical class, all right? So maybe most of us, maybe some of people think there's no theory in acting, there's still no theory in theater. No, actually there's a lot of theory in teaching theaters, in drama and theaters. So this is our assessment. Look like so we have usually this is our we have alternative assessment, right? Authentic assessment and performance based. All right. In authentic assessment is one of the best method to be practiced as preparation for the student in facing real production life after they are graduating. So what we share with our student here, what they learn here is exactly the same. If they go outside and practice it outside, it's exactly the same. What are they're going to face. So and also performance based assessment provide the student opportunity to explore their talent in the drama and theater, like acting, directing, designing, or managing, and the same time be at the same time being evaluated. So we have two type of assessment in our program. So this is our e-portfolio. Oh, sorry, this is our project brief look like. So usually at the beginning of the semester, we will give this to our student, all right, and they will read it and they will prepare the assignment. So most of our assignment now in our program will be vetted. Even the continuous assessment. We also vetted our continuous assessment. We will our lecturer will present all the project brief from continuous and up to a final assessment, and so everybody knows what everybody's doing. All right. So because we don't want sort of some of assignment they are doing the same thing. For example, they have to do script analysis for my class, and then we don't want they do the same script, or they just copy the assignment because it's the same script, right? So that's why we do that in our program. So and then this COVID came, all right, and still there, all right. I don't know when it will end. So yes, so what we I did, um, uh, the I have planned, before this, I have planned what we're going to do. We have production plan for the semester, but the COVID happened. So what I did, I go to 100% online. So during online, what happened is, before this, I have to admit, before this, my ELIP, because our class is very practical, right? We don't use uh usually what we did is we only use before COVID, right? Elip is only a platform for me or for my colleague to ask our student to submit the assignment and also share some maybe video or notes over there. But now when I have to go, or when I have to change the method to 100% online, so now I spend a lot of time, you know uh correct, go there exploring elite. All right. So and I discover sometime our student really love if our elite look like, menarik, interesting. They will want to spend time over there. I treat my elip as like uh I post on Facebook. All right. So that's why each week I will have my photo there, and I will totally every week I have different photo, different I call this poster. So, and even the house rule, all right, I always share my student. I put in on a leap, all right. So and I design it. So how I design this, I will share with you guys after this, all right. What is the tools that I'm using, all right, to design my elip, to design my poster that look like this, all right. And also, I discovered that during online, there's a two method. Of course, you guys know about this. Asynchronous and synchronous. So, so for asynchronous, I'm using Zoom, totally Zoom. And then this is the first week of our before the pandemic. All right. So, and I collect their feedback. I collect my student feedback. All right. What they like during the session, things to improve, and some of the feedback that lead me to another tools. Sometimes the student is no better than us. I have to admit. Sometimes my students tell me, "Hey sir, ada apps baru. There's new software. You should try it." All right. So that's why sometimes I ask my student, what are the what they want. All right. So and then I try to fix and try to explore new apps, new tool, new software. All right. And I'll also do activity as attendance. This is another part of it. All right. So and I also designed this, is look like it's not an animation, it's like a cartoon of myself. All right. To give clear instruction, you know. So I know some of maybe we need to do this because some of our students they don't have a good connection, and sometimes we don't have a clear instruction in ELIP, and they don't really understand what we really want. And if we just put it on a just white black and white written up the font, as you know in ELIP, and you don't put some animation or colors, maybe they might miss it. All right. So today after this I will show you guys how I'm going how I do this how I'm use actually I use Canva to do everything. All right, so I'll share how I use Canva after this. So and then I have a pre-recorded session as well. All right. But what I did for my pre-recorded session, I'll always start my pre-recorded session with a video. So this is one of the videos that I prepare for my pre-recorded session, so you guys can watch it. One moment. All right, so that is the video. Actually, I did the video like not more than an hour, like half an hour. So I can share with you guys. Maybe I can do some editing after this live using that. For that purpose I'm using iMovie. So but iMovie, the only setback is it's a Mac user. It's for Apple user, you can do it in your phone. That video I use my iPad to do that. So it's a easy, and because the template is there. All right. So that's the pre-recorded session. So how about my synchronous? So my synchronous, I have my class recording in my YouTube. I have my own YouTube channel for my student, so they can access all. I share my link. I share my YouTube channel in the eLib, and they can access access the class recording over there. All right. And I in the during the pandemic, you also have a real-time production mode, whereas some of student that this is, we call it hybrid mode, hybrid production, because all the manager, if you can see the photo here, so all of this is my student that not in Sarawak, not in Kuching, so they purposely attend the Zoom session and do all the managing, do all the managers work from their home, while managing work from their home, while people or student that in Kuching, I invite them come over, and we do a production here in our experimental theater. All right. So and also we have an online rehearsals. All right, this is our online rehearsal every night. without fail during our production. All right, so we if I'm the director of the show, the director of the play, I will come in a Zoom. We will have Zoom session almost every night to do to practice to rehearse the show. So yeah, and we record all the session and put it in Wixsite. So our final project, this is one of our final project, Hero Kita. Uh, and actually for this final project, last year, we did it last year, and we managed to collect uh, sort of a donation for our frontliner. So we managed to get some 7,000 plus and we give it to our frontliner at that time. So this is the production that we do. And this is one another photo with our I also involve our industry player. There's an Anding here. Anding is one of the actors in the play. So I invite industry player to join us in the Zoom session so that the student can learn directly from them. And for ePortfolio, we are using Wix.com. So in our program, we are using Wix .com for our student as our student ePortfolio. So if I can share with you guys here one of the ePortfolio from my student. So this is one of my student ePortfolio. All right. So yeah. So there, she has all of her theater class put inside the so this is from semester 1, so you can watch his digital storytelling, animation voiceover. You also can watch her casting video here. So and this is her research for script analysis. So we are actively using ePortfolio for our student, and this is her CV. So why we do this? So because after they graduate, they can use this portfolio, and show this to the to the production house, to the casting manager. All right, so this is what I did during my study year. So this is we think that this is very useful lah. All right, and well, data version 2. So this is one of the jap, buka kat sini. One of the thing that we use for our class. All right, so I'll continue a little bit here. Present. All right. So what I learned from this, all right. So what I learned from this battlefield, so one method that works very well is teaching theater is receiving feedback. So I constantly ask my student to give feedback so that I can understand what they need, what they want. All right. So then dealing with online learning issue, both lecturer and student need to cooperate. So we need to cooperate. That's why I always ask my student, what is the new tools? What's the new, because they know better, you know what's the new trend now. All right, so and then you need a creativity a little bit, which ability. I define creativity as ability, attitude, and process. All right, so creativity needs the ability to imagine, all right, or invent something new, and also is attitude, right? Creativity is also an attitude. It's an attitude to change, or a willingness to open an ideas or possibility or flexibility. All right, and also a process for me. All right, so we creative people, usually for me, they work hard and continually improve the idea and find a solution. All right, so and from here, now I know, I go very fast because I already present this during my last talk. So now I know my battlefield. I know what I need. I know what student problem because I have the everything. I ask them. I get a feedback from my student, and then now it's for me. The next semester is for me to decide what tools, what equipment, what platform I can use to enhance my teaching. All right. So like this quote say, good teaching is 1/4 preparation and 3/4 pure theater. All right. So I always believe on this quote. Uh, so let me ask you guys. Let's do this again. All right. Scan this booklet. I want to know what tools that you guys use because for my battlefield I have my own senjata. I have my own gun. I have my own equipment. I have my own technique. So I want to know for you guys what is your tools. All right. So what platform you guys are using now, all right? What online teaching tools are using now. So let's see. So and then I have some sort of idea uh what you guys or what which at which level you guys at, and maybe one of the apps or software that I'm going to share today, maybe you guys can enhance it to maybe you guys don't know, oh, we can do this using this, all right? So let's do let's share with me what an online teaching tool are you using now. All right, are you guys using Canva or Padlet or Canva, Mentimeter, Elip, Google Form, yeah, Miro, Canva, Mentimeter, Team, yeah. I like I for my class I'm using Zoom for my class. Padlet. Padlet is one of the popular, one of the WhatsApp, right? Yeah, I have. I don't know. I have like uh tons of WhatsApp group now with my students. Many, use many. Canva, still Canva Elite. Yeah, Elite one of it. Bandwidth. Uh, low interactive tools. Elite, Miro, Area, right? Team. Yeah, Mentimeter. I like. Uh, I used to do that. I use Mentimeter, but I'm not really on it now. Podcast. All right. Canva, Elip, WhatsApp, many. All right. So let's give more like 20 second. Uh, yeah. Of course, we are using Elip. All right. Many low. Google. Google Team. No Gmeet. All right. Bandwidth. All right. So yeah. Thank you for your feedback. So that's mean you guys now you have your own tools for your class, all right? Most of you guys are using Elip, all right, for I know to comply for our KPI. All right. But for today, I will love to share with you guys. Maybe most of you guys know Canva, all right? Uh but I'm not sure. Maybe I will start with Canva first. All right, can we do that? All right. Give me a sec. Right, there you go. So this is online the most popular online teaching platform that we are using for sure now. All right. Zoom, WebEx, M Team, Microsoft Team, Google Meet. So two of these WebEx and Teams we can get it for free, and we need to pay more for Zoom. Like I don't know, 32 or 16 ringgit. I'm not sure to get to have more than 40 minutes. So this is an online teaching platform that I don't have to teach you guys because about this, because I know you guys are we can call ourselves pro now. After 2 years using all of this platform, video conferencing platform for meeting, for conference. So uh but how what I'm going to share today, maybe I will take a little bit time, and I really show you guys how to do it. uh, so yeah, online teaching tools. This is all the tools. This is all the gun equipment for our battlefield. So a lot. All right. So it's up to you guys which one is more suitable. You think more effective for your class, for your maybe for your assessment, or for your class activity. So there's a lot over there. But for today, I will focus on uh three of this. All right. First, if this is iMovie, the purple. This called iMovie. Because last time the people asked me how I did my video, my introduction, my montage, for my pre-recorded video. So this is where I will share, guys. So maybe, but the only setback for this is I'm not sure. Maybe for Microsoft user, I don't know, but for Mac user, this is very helpful. All right, and then just refreshing yourself on what Canva. Now they have updates in Canva. There's a lot of things that we can do in Canva. So, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard about Add Puzzle. So Add Puzzle. This is another thing that they start in 2013, and then really evolved during this pandemic. Add Puzzle. All right. So these three tools may be enough for today. All right. Let's see. Okay. So let's start with Canva first. All right. All right. Because I'm also presenting from Canva today. All right. For my slide, for my class slide, I'm no longer using Microsoft PowerPoint. And because I know this day the connection is not really bad actually. All right. So I put all my stuff in Canva. All right. So so I would like to suggest. All right. This is the Canva that comes into, they have three package. It's a free, well, everybody can use for free, and also a pro version of it, and also an enterprise version of it. All right. So what I did to have a full access for my Canva, I actually subscribe. All right. I really suggest ataupun uh, I want to propose to you guys. Please, you can subscribe Canva. You know, it looks like a little bit expensive, but what I did, I share it with my friend, because I it can, you can have five people using the same Canva. So I share with my friends, my colleague, and also I have my aunt in UMP, also lecture, so we share. So it's just like 29 ringgit a month, so you divide by 5. uh the- and end up you just pay like a berbelas, tak sampai belas kot, I'm not sure. So because why I'm suggesting you a pro version, because it will give you uh clear your headache. You don't have to uh they give you a lot of design, new design, and no watermark. I hate watermark. All right, so let me share you what Canva can do. So I know during this pandemic, all right, we really jap, I want to, okay, this is a puzzle. So during the pandemic, we really use PowerPoint. All right, PowerPoint to do slide to share in class. So what happened during all time using a PowerPoint, our presentation or our slide looks very dull, very, it's not interesting. So that's why I ask my student every semester how I can improve uh, my slide, because some of my student, because they learn design, so they know some of tools that really helpful during for designing. So I really suggest you guys to use Canva to edit or to do your presentation, to do your slide, because it's very easy. Why I said it very easy? If you guys have your old PowerPoint, right, for like from 5 years ago, you're still using that. I'm suggesting for you guys to change it, move it to Canva, because in Canva, if you can see over here, there's a templates. The template, you just type what kind of template you want. So in this template, you guys can go crazy with it and change the photo. That's why I'm suggesting you guys to have a pro version, because in this element, you know, you can type anything and it will pop up. Element is when you can get your graphic, you can get a table from here, a photos, a video, and no orang kata, you don't have to pay for extra uh uh, copyright. You don't have worried about copyright, because you can just use it from here. And also, for instance, you want to do, you have some things in your Google Drive. Now, Canva, you can link it to your Google Drive. So this is my Google Drive. So I can just drag my photo from Google Drive, if it's for my class and for my presentation. Like it's like split second. I can do it split second. And now they can generate their own QR code. All right. Canva can generate their own QR code. You guys can just put any link here, any URL, and they'll generate code for you, and they will put it in your slide. All right. And also they also have let me see, a lot of apps that you can use to enhance your slide. You see here. So this is Canva. So another thing I do, uh, this is I just discovered this semester, with Canva. I actually can ask my student, invite my student, to become one of, or he can send me his slide. I show you here. All right, I go to home. All right, so this is my student slide. So she submitted her slide to me. All right. So what I can do, I can semak, I can check her slide live. So she can be at another end. She's Sabahan, so she's in her house, so I can check it live. I mean, at the same time, so I can give comment here. That's the thing, that so she can change it immediately. So we can have a chat box open, or we can go through WhatsApp, and then she can change it immediately. So this is one of the thing that how I use my Canva lah. So she don't need to have a pro account, because when she submitted it to me, so because I'm the pro account user, so she also can get that, I think she also can have that, especially she can remove watermark too lah, tak silap saya. So this is how I use Canva. So and and the best thing about this is, you don't have to worry about your student design anymore, for their final year project. And also, uh, I have deal with a lot of PowerPoint, and I have enough of it, and I wajibkan, my student use Canva. All right. And what they need to do is sometime, all right, they only can they if it is a group project, all right, they have a group Canva, so they can submit it their Canva, and we can detect who is changing the slide, who is doing the work, and who is not really in the loop, or is just a penumpang group, I call it. So that is how I use Canva. All right, there's another ni lah. And also for design, Canva, I will not share a lot of how we want to design because it's very easy. You guys can just use this template over here. All right, so that's Canva. Uh, and also for Canva now, this is my slide, I guess. Yes. So for Canva, it's very easy, you guys, to get. If you pro account user, anything you type in here, you know, online teaching tools, you can have all the photo here. Also element, for example, online teaching tools, you go to graphic, you have all the interesting graphic come out for because you are a pro account user, you can use all of this for free lah. You don't have to worry about watermark and copyright. So that's Canva. All right. uh and so I will go back to my slide. So that's a little bit about Canva. Next is,
Okay, Azri,
yes,
can I interrupt?
yes, sure.
I'm actually here. I just want to ask regarding the pro account.
Yeah,
You said 5 of y'all are sharing the account.
yeah.
Each of us will then get a different password, or are we actually sharing the same account?
You will have your own. You can access it through your own email lah. You know,
Okay,
because
so that means username password is different for the 5 individuals.
yes,
Okay,
yeah.
so you will not be able to see what other people's account or something like that. You are not overlapping or anything. Huh? So there's
No.
5 different. I see. Okay. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so that's Canva. So I really even my student, they subscribe their own Canva, because for just for a semester, like 2 or 3 years, they collect money and they subscribe Canva, because if you want to use Canva, you just unsubscribe it. So yeah, my student, they're willing to pay, and all the you can get a very interesting slide at the end of the semester. So when you're marking, you feel very fresh lah. All right. Okay. So next, I want to share about you. I want to share to you guys is how many of you heard about? Let me go back to my slide here. Uh, Ad puzzle. I'm not sure if you guys heard about this Ad puzzle. Ada tak Ad puzzle? So for Ad puzzle, it's still kind of have a good software now. All right, you can have a free, basic, very basic. I'm not recommend for pro yet because they're not very stable at the moment. All right, but you guys can use it for free. All right. All right. So let me ask you, how many of you guys here give uh or for use video from YouTube or from your own video, share your video with your student. Have you guys used that? I'm sure semua orang mesti pernah buat, right? Have you guys used are you guys using for instance YouTube, sorry, teralih pula. For instance, you guys have you found a video on YouTube, and then you share. Can you guys share with me your experience sharing video to student?
Yeah,
Anyone?
I use quite a bit of YouTube.
YouTube. And did the student watch the video?
Yes, I put a mark at the back. I don't know whether they lie or not, but
Yeah.
they will tick. And then there's also some interactive questions on the video itself. So then
Oh,
they will go through it. You can actually assess
so
that.
how you do that? Are you just put it on? Are you using Edpuzzle or?
No, I'm not using Edpuzzle. I'm using the eLeap interactive tools where you can actually put H5P.
Okay, nice. So this is
See,
another yes, it's
this
somebody.
is Huzaima, Nurul Huzaima.
Hi Uzaima.
Yeah, hi. I just want
We
to
are
share
from
from FLC
yes.
language. Yeah, I have used Edpuzzle. It was introduced to me during PGDIP last semester or last year.
Yes.
Yeah, and I used it for some of my when I have videos,
Yep.
and it's pretty effective because you can add in questions in the middle throughout the
Yes.
video, so
Yes.
that kind of ensure that students have to watch the whole thing
Yes.
throughout. It's just that
Exactly.
some of my students have problem accessing Edpuzzle, so I'd like to hear from you how you make sure that all of your students can access, and because it's separate from
Yes, it's
because they
separate.
need to log in and everything, so it seems kind of a hassle for them, so I'd like to
Okay.
hear your experience with that. Thank you.
All right. Okay. I understand what do you mean because they need to log in for Edpuzzle, right? And then later they can join in as a student in the class. I'm all right. So what Edpuzzle can do is uh you can share videos, all right, for your student to your student, and then at the same time you can ask question, you can get a feedback, direct feedback, all right, to especially if there's some sort of, you have notes, or you have question for your students, or even you can have your own voice over through the video, all right. So how we can do the setup, I will share how we can share it to the student later, but now how we want to create the student. Of course, first of all, you need to have your own Edpuzzle account. All right, you can use your Microsoft, you can use your Google to what we call it, to uh, sign in. All right, you can use that. And and the best part of this is, wait, all right, so you can add your content. Let me, all right, all right. Wait, So at at the top of the page, there is a search or paste YouTube URL. So you don't have to upload if you guys have video from YouTube, you guys can directly put it here. So let's do it. So let's search video from YouTube. Anything you guys maybe we can try anything you guys want to, any suggestion? Videos from YouTube. Uh Maybe we can get TED Talk. All right. So let's find shorter videos. All right. So let's say we're going to use this
Grammarly
video.
does more than catch
Of
errors.
course, they will have this ad.
With Grammarly, you can find.
All right. So what you guys do, you guys just copy the link and paste it in your ad puzzle. All right, and put search. It will search for you, and now you will have the video ready for you in the ad puzzle. Yes, the video, you can play the video. So there is three things you can do here. You can cut the video if you think it's too long. You can cut it according according your needs. What you want to do. So you can cut it here using this button. Cut. It's very easy. You don't need to do. You don't need to learn all the shortcut. Just drag it, and it will cut the video accordingly. All right, and then also you can have your voiceover. All right, because now it's blocked. So, and also can have the question. All right, so usually if you use videos from YouTube, you cannot access the voiceover, but there is way to do it. All right, so now we have
Until a moment.
this video. There's three things that you can do. One, you can add multiple choice question. One is the open-ended question and notes. All right. So let's say at the 37 second of the video, you want to add some multiple choice question. Just put, just click. You see this right, you see this button here. Just click multiple choice question and type a question. What is his name, for example? All right. So, and remember to click the right answer in here. All right. So just type A, B, mungkin nama dia B. So add another question, C, Z. All right. So, and save. So
They
now
were
you have one question over here, and also you can drag and find maybe at 1 minute and 43. Sorry, you
a
drag
behavioral child that is
somewhere around
specifically
here. You want to ask open-ended question. You can type your open-ended question. What do you think? Blah 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 blah. For instance, all right. Oh, sorry. What do you think? For instance, so you can have the send your audio response, or they can just type it over there. So it's save. All right.
5 years.
So you will have the you will have the question here, and if
These
let's say you
Okay.
guys want to add some notes here. All right, notes. So put note here. This talk is about some note here, and also you can add on a voice note. All right, there is where I what I mentioned before. You can add your voiceover, but you can add your own voice note. So let's say you put it here. All right, so testing. This is a voice note for Tech Talk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a testing. All right, so and there you go. You have your voice note over there. You save. It's very easy tools, right? And of course, you need a good internet connection. All right. So give it some time
Actress.
to save. And now we already have three. One is the question over here. This is a multiple question. This is open-ended question, and maybe a notes over here. So
And
now
in the path to success
when your
that
student
they did
watch
not.
this video,
They were very clear that the stakes were too high.
whenever
There was no room for disappointment.
it
There was
comes
no
to
room for
the
failure.
moment.
When I was 12,
So it will pause. It will pause and ask the question. And the questions will go over here. And also same goes to the notes.
built and designed for
example,
young people who clinicians for every 1 million
There's a
Kenyans.
note over
And two,
here,
yes,
and it
only
will
2
stop,
child and adolescent psychiatrists
and they can access and read the note or listen to you here. All right. So testing. This is a voice note for Tech Talk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a testing. So uh that is how it's very simple tools. We are using to make sure our student first, to make sure they watch it and they learn something from it, especially in drama and theater program, because we are because they usually they need our student need to watch a play, a show. a stage performance. And nowadays we cannot do that during back in 2 years because because COVID. So so now last semester I discovered this thing at Puzzle. So we have online performance. You know, we have a stage performance recorded from all over the world. You can access it from YouTube. So I'm using that so to make sure my student watch the play, watch the theater. So I can have like several scene put on and ask them directly here. And next, the question is how our student want to access this. All right. So now we have this ready, this video ready. So now is the matter how we want to embed, how we want to put this in our maybe elip or in our maybe as an assignment. I don't know. It depends on to you. So what I did, it's a little bit hassle a little bit for now lah. All right. So what I did, I opened my own class. You know, here. You see. So I asked my student, it's not really hassle to do that because your student have their own student Siswa account, right? It's so they can use that as one of the can use that email for this class, you know. So that what I did. So I asked my student to enroll in this class. This is a class. So how the class, how to do the class, your class, my classes, add your class. So now they have maybe in the future you can attach in the Google Classroom, maybe team. They're still working on it. All right. So what I did, I create a new class. So I name my class, for example, GKD 2446, for example, advanced 2446. What? Sorry. 2444. Okay, advanced stage directing. All right. So I put some description over there. Just put it classic. All right. So you know. So that's why. So in classic mode, you can control who will enroll in your class. All right. So classic mode. You already put classic mode, and we create the class. All right. So and then this is your class in Puzzle. And then all the videos, for example, I put one of the video here. All right. So it depends on you. All right. If you want to do it live as a live session or as a task later. All right. For example, if you want to do live mode, this is live mode. Live mode, you can do it during class. Maybe you want to use this video for your teaching today. For example, just use the video and stop, play and stop. So you describe or you share something throughout the video. So you can do live mode. So during live mode, nope, not. I don't want this. Right, during live mode. Wait, oh. So during live mode, this is the interface will look like. Okay. So let's say, so I have set up another, this is, if you can see this is a student account, for instance, this is my student account. All right. So go to live mode, start live mode. All right, so this is your student interface on your right. So you just start. So your student will watch the video at your screen or at the projector, or during this pandemic, your share screen. So and then they watch it and watch it. So this is the interface. And when it comes to the question, so the question will pop up in their phone or in their laptop, and then they need to answer here. So let's say we answer it 7, we submit it. So maybe you can discuss and waiting with their classmate. Here you can just continue and you can debate about it and show respond how many people they answer, and you see it's over here and continue again. And up to this is the interface. Okay, they answer, maybe they answer DOF, I don't know, submit, and you just click continue. So you can do this in your class and you discuss, show respond, continue. All right, here let's do 3 questions. All right, so this is our student interface. They say brown platform, submit and continue. All right, and show respond, you can discuss about it. All right, so what happens if we want to do this as not in, so we exit live mode. So here we can look or watch how siapa yang dah tengok, who already watch it, what they already answer, they mark here, siapa yang tak hantar, bila the last, when they watch it a few seconds ago ke, and grade will pop up here lah. So and you can do it as a share assignment, share it as an assignment. So what I always do, so I embed this in my elib. If I want to do this as my task, as their task. All right, so I copy this code. You make sure you copy the embed code. All right, medium size. Copy this code, and when you go to your elib, you just put it as a, turn editing on. So you can put it as a label. You know, put here. Recommend label. There's here the label. So you just make sure you put this as embed code, copy paste, and return course. So from here, your student can access it in their elib. All right. So, but please make sure first thing, and we need to make sure our student enroll in our Edpuzzle. That's another just a setback for this lah. But for me, if you can ask your student to just share, ask them to enroll in your class, or in your Edpuzzle room, it will be very helpful for you guys. All right, so that's Edpuzzle. So to answer Huzaimah question before, so this is how I do it. Is either I'm using it as tools or as to replace my presentation, to replace my slide, you know, to replace my slide. Let's say I need to talk today, I need to talk about a play called Hamlet. So I have a recording of Hamlet and put it instead of using slide, PowerPoint or Canva, I'm using this as my slide. There's another way lah. And then another way, if I want to do it as a task, so I ask them to enroll, or ask them enroll in my for now, like that's the only thing that hopefully next upgrade or next update, then we don't have to do this lah. We don't it can be very open to everybody, so they don't have to enroll. So but of course, when they enroll, we can watch and see their progress here. All right, so yeah, any question about Edpuzzle? Any question on Edpuzzle? No?
Azri, I want to ask regarding the Edpuzzle. So
Yeah.
you give the link to the students, right? And
Yeah.
then do the student need to have something like they need to sign in for the Edpuzzle to access the assignments?
Yes. They need to sign in into the either Google or Microsoft account. which is I'm for my based on my experience, it's not really tak susah lah because they just sign in. But if you want to use it as your replacement for your slide, they don't need to sign in. They just watch it and you can have a question and answer in the class lah. But if you want to do it as a task given or as maybe for asynchronous class, they need to log into the Microsoft or Google account.
Okay. How about the length of the video? Do they have any limitation for the length? Because we are using the free account, right? Any limitation, something like that?
For now, I'm not sure how long because usually my video will only like the max I try before is 15 minutes, but because 15-minute video, because you cannot ask them to watch like more than 20 minutes video, or otherwise they cannot handle it. So but if I put usually for a 1 hour session, I will use like a 10-minute video, but I will have a lot of question embedded in the video, and then we have a lot of discussion. Sometimes 10-minute video pun is not enough time for us to discuss. So it's the matter of what type of video you share, and usually I try to find video that not lengthy lah, sebab student tend to they have a very bored, sometimes they just leave it there, they don't want to watch it anymore. All right, so I suggest if you guys want to use this, try to find video that not more than 10 minutes. All right, and if you guys need to just make it maybe you guys need to cut it into a session, into like maybe they will feel like watching an episode, something like that.
Okay, thank you. So any question from the others related to Edpuzzle? How
Okay.
about the license? If we take the video from the internet, from the YouTube, right? We have some sort of the license. So do we need to handle the license and everything just to find the?
No, for now it's free because they already have some sort of a link because they already put here, YouTube, we can use it for free lah. We don't need to worry about the licensing and copyright for now. Yeah.
Okay. I think you can proceed again.
Okay, so that's Edpuzzle. All right. So next I want to share is, before I go to iMovie, is one of the thing that I really really tried this day during my online classes is uh student student presentation. So I want to share you guys what I did with you guys, what I did in my class for my student presentation, because I know we ask students to record the video to present, and most of us will ask them to record the video and the slide and send it to us. So I think for me, I have enough of it. Like student send a video and they just keep talking and talking. It's not interesting video, and at the end of the day, you only can watch like 10, or 10 is too many, maybe like 5 video, and you already feel very tired. So what I did for my presentation, for my assessment, because I know
Sorry, Azri, sorry.
Yeah.
Can we back to Edpuzzle just now? Sorry, I
Yes,
forgot
yeah,
to ask
boleh.
a question. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
If let's say just now you showed that we embed the video from YouTube. If let's say like me, I have like counseling session video, Mr. Azri,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
that we make it like recording of the video. So it is this Edpuzzle support for that kind of video that we did the recording.
That means yourself, your own
Yes.
recording, right?
My own
Uh,
recording, and then I'm trying to embed in this kind of platform, at Puzzle. How is it?
okay. For that purpose, I would like to suggest you to upload it into YouTube first, and
I
then you can
see.
use the link here,
All
and you
right.
just
Okay.
use it because
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have to worry about
Mm-hmm.
the storage lah.
All right. Okay. Okay.
So it's
Okay.
on
Good. Good.
YouTube.
Good. Mm-hmm. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I know because I'm not sure how big is storage they provide us for free, but I prefer if you have your own video, upload in YouTube, put it as apa, unlisted, and only you can
Yes.
watch it. So
Mm-hmm.
just paste the
Mm-hmm.
URL
Then
here,
paste the
and
URL, right?
yes, it will make your
Mm-hmm.
life easier.
That good idea. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, no worries. All right, so let's continue on presentation. So this is another thing that I want to share on how I do presentation for my class. All right, so for my class, all right, I have like this semester I have 44 students for my class, for my theater production class. So what I did, one of the assessment need student to present one of the role in theater production. You know, before this I did that assignment. I feel very tired watching like if they have this is an individual work, right? So I feel tired watching like a 30 video, you know, and oh my god, and my eyes, you know, it cannot stand the screen anymore. Sometimes I can only watch 5 to 6 video, and then I have to continue another time. So what I did now is instead of making them do typical presentation, you know, I got this idea when I see a TikTok trend, I see a YouTuber's trend, you know. So this is the kind of video that my student or our student really like to watch. They really like to this kind of video very engaging. So what I did, so this is one of the example for presentation in my I will share you guys maybe just 1 or 2 minutes in my class. So usually I will limit the presentation to 5 minutes. All right, not more than that. All right, so this is one of the student. So she is presenting on the topic how to design a stage. So let me share with you guys.
Hi Zadithons! Welcome to another episode of How Earthlings Do It. In today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to design a stage. Let's go! To Earth we go! We do, we do, we do, we do, we do! Whoa, we're here. That was fast. Oh wow. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's like so cool. Look at those window frames floating in thin air. I think that's what the humans call magic. Let's look at another one. Looks kind of spooky. Oh, I think this one is from Cinderella. And this looks like a set from medieval times. I absolutely love the painting of Mona Lisa on the wall. Rustic. But looks a little too woody for me. Not bad though. Oh, this one is really pretty. So romantic. I would love to go on a date here. Oh, wait a minute. What are those? Let's get a closer look. Are those dead bodies? Whoa, okay. Never mind. I changed my mind. Oh, right. Before I forget, let's look at some steps we need to take to design a stage. First, you need to thoroughly read and analyze the script. Next, do your visual research to get ideas for the colors, textures, and designs to be incorporated into your set. Then, Draw rough sketches of your ideas. You will need to discuss and propose the idea to the director. Once the director approves, you will then draw the final design. This is followed by creating a white model and then a black model to allow everyone to visualize the set. Last but not least, work with the set master to make your idea come to life. But remember, there are a few basic elements you need to consider before designing a set. The design should fit well with the theme of the play. So first and foremost, colors. Colors convey emotions in a very subtle way, but also in an uncontrolled manner.
All right. So
Colors.
this is one of the example. We don't have to watch everything. So this is one of the example presentation in my class. All right. Actually, before this, I have the same class, but my student always present in a very conventional way. So so I I think maybe one for this semester, this group, I asked them to, all right, I want you guys to do some YouTube channel for me. All right, is I give them they have the topic already, but let's say your audience is maybe for kids, you know, so that's why they come up with this video, but they get access from this video, and I add on another thing that they need to do instead, selain apa the video, they have to come out with a storyboard, you know. So this is how we want to make sure the presentation not you know, the presentation will be very good. You know, what is storyboard? So this is example for storyboard. All right, so every student, they need to send me before they do the recording. All right, they need to hand in or submit their storyboard through Elip, and they need my approval first before they record their video. So this is the example of the storyboard. So in the storyboard, what they need to do is they have they need to plan, you know, what they need to what they want to talk on, as for example, from 0 to 10 second. This is just a plan. So what is the images on screen and what the dialogue going to be? All right, and also for this and then from 10 to 13 second, what is the images? You know, it's not really you need they need to draw. For this, for instance, this student, she really cannot draw. She texted me and say, sir, I can't draw. It's no worries, just find the images, you know, you just cut and paste and do something like this. So this is what she did. So all my students, they submit the storyboard first, and I have to read it first. So, and I check for the content, I check for the what they're going to share, check for the images they use, and then after I feel that's a good to go, and I feel that yes, this is doable, and then they will record the video and submit the final presentation lah. So this is how I do my presentation for my class, and the marks for this I divide it into two. This is another for the storyboard. There's another set of marks, and for the video presentation itself, there will be another set of presentation. So but what I want to say here is our student, you don't have to teach them how to nowadays you don't have to teach them how to edit the video, you know. They are very good at it. For this class, I don't teach them anything about how to use green screen. I don't teach them how to do all this changing the background. They figure out it by themselves. I'm sure all of our students nowadays, even my son, he can record his own videos using a green screen, and I'm pretty sure our student, they know how to do a good, you know, a video, because now students really go really into a content creator. They want to do something for YouTube, and also for TikTok. So they're really good at it now. So that is how I manipulate their I manipulate their semangat, they want to do video, they want to do YouTube, they want to become a YouTubers, and finally they can post this on YouTube and share it with their friends. And I ask their friend to watch their friends to watch an other student videos and give feedback during classes. All right, so this is presentation on how I did my presentation in my class lah. All right. So next, we have 11:30. So let's me continue just a little bit on. I want to share on about iMovie. All right. So what is iMovie? iMovie is another app. I think if you guys are iPhone user, you may be familiar with this app. So this is iMovie. So the video that that I share with you guys before this, my montage video, I did that using iMovie. So iMovie is free on any Mac device. So it's very easy to do that. My video on so how click this button, create new. So in order for you guys, this is just to do the montage, not your class presentation, not your class lecture. So but before you put your class lecture, maybe you want to put some montage lah kan before that. So how this become a hassle free? So instead of click on the movie, all right, just click on the trailer, because under the trailer it have all the template. It's stated here, follow a template to create a Hollywood style movie trailer. All right, so you just click the trailer, and then it will pop up all the template you can pick or you can choose. So for instance, my video just now, I use this retro trailer. It's just 59 seconds. So you can watch it here first. Oh, yeah. It's already there. So it's just the matter. You change the wording and put your video or the photo. So there's a lot. Maybe there are a set of trailers over here. You want to put it as your montage, and you can pick and choose anything you want. For instance, maybe let's pick retro. All right, click on retro and create. So here, that's why I said very easy. So on the outline here, all right, so you can edit anything that you want to share lah. GKD 2444. Sorry, money pula 2444. All right, and then it's very easy. Just anything you want to share or any you write during this frame, just put it here. All right, so this is the storyboard. All right, so in the storyboard is where you put your video. They will cut it for you automatically. For I don't have a video in my computer now, but what you can do is just drag. You have your video import media, for instance, from your library. You just drag it here. Let's say, do I have my own video? No, I don't have a video for the moment. All right, so just put it here, and then from here also you can under shortlist, you put your own video or photo, and then you just hit the button. Wait, so you just hit the file, import, and you can import it as a MP4. It's very easy to use. But for this, we have like half an hour. I will open it for question and answer after this. But maybe for this, we need this is need like a day of workshop. But But for now, I just want to share with you guys. This is how you guys can do your video, your montage video for your class. Very easy. All right. Just drag and cut and drag, and you guys can change it here. All right. Uh, so I think that is the tools that I can share for today. It was 11:35 already. So if you guys have any question, maybe I pass it back to Dr. Dayang Azra. If you guys have any question, I will answer it after this lah. All right. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Encik Azri. So I will open for question and answer from the participants. You can unmute your mic and ask directly.
Yes.
So I just want to ask, how is the students' performance, Encik Azri, before and after the pandemic? So
Okay.
before is you buat macam normally kan, what is the students' performance before and after the pandemic? Meaning that before is real class, physical classes, and
Mm-hmm.
after the pandemic, during the pandemic, you are doing the online learning and everything. So what is their, is it is it better before or after? How is the performance?
Yeah, I have to admit before pandemic, it's better lah because I can do practical class, but our student for before pandemic, they're really good in practical, but they're not really good in writing. They're not really good in using technology or managing the theater. But when the pandemics come, I can see a trend where our student become more they use technology a lot, whereas they have this kind of feeling that I need to find something of need to for example, because my assignment, they need to design stuff. For example, they need to design a poster, they need to design uh, uh, a program book. So do I think before pandemic they don't have time for that. For because there are too many practical classes and they don't have time to look at into their laptop and look for what's in there. But during the pandemic, I think they have time for that, and I'm really impressed with their design ability. But in term of practical, is better before pandemic, and thanks God, this coming semester all my students from drama and theater program, they will come, and we're going back to physical class, but some of us will do a hybrid class. We're still using uh, uh online class as well, but at the same time we will meet at the studio for a practical class.
Okay. So other questions from the participants? Here we have questions from Dr. Rasida at the chat box. Hi, just now in iMovie, you mentioned about drag video into the template. Does that mean we have to create our own video first?
Yes, you need to create your own video first, or if you don't want to put your face, you don't want to put your video, you can put your photo, and it will automatically generate a graphic motion for you. But you have a video. I just drag my own video from my class. I have my online class from Zoom, right? So I just drag that kind of video, and it depends on your creativity, depend on what you need. Sometimes if you want to put maybe just a notes, maybe a photo of class, maybe sometimes what I did, I put my students a screenshot, so that but the template will do all the motion for you. So that's why I really love using that. For I cannot show it to you because I don't have a video ready in my computer. Usually I do it in my iPad. I have all the thing gambar-gambar, or I tak nak iPad. I just drag, and then it's like after an hour, I already have one montage video. Yeah.
Okay.
Encik Azri, I have questions.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I understand this is it might be effective for students who are sitting online class. How about like us? We already having face-to-face classes. So do you think that we can embed this type of tool in our face-to-face classes, Encik Azri?
Uh, I think yes. You can embed for instance, we can use I go back to Edpuzzle, because Edpuzzle, if you like I said before, instead of you presenting or you lecturing in front of class using a slide, you might use Edpuzzle videos as the replacement for your slide. So
I see.
and also for video, we still ask them. We can still ask our student because we don't want to have a long session of a presentation in the same room, right?
Yes.
Because of SOPs
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. So maybe you can still use the presentation. Ask them to record it, pre-recorded, and maybe this time because they are here in UNIMAS, there's no excuse. They can do a good or maybe very high quality video because they are in UNIMAS. For instance, in our program, we have our own we bought our own tools for to keep or to ready our student. We bought our own microphone. We bought all this light behind here. This is for our student later on when they come in. We have our own room so that student will come and do all the editing there and recording their presentation in that room lah. So that is how we prepare for our upcoming student.
Thank you, Encik Azri.
No worries.
I think this is a good way as well in order to attract students, especially during the presentation. I think this is a
Yes.
good way as well for like iMovie that you just now you showed to us.
Yeah. But
I think
I
this
think
is
now,
interesting.
yeah, I think my especially my student, they know better than me in terms of editing. Sometimes they come out with video like, oh, you can sell this video, as I said to them, but it's a academic video lah. So yeah, this is very interesting, and I think our students very enjoying. Nowadays they enjoy doing video. I don't know. It's not like before this. It's so hard to ask them to do video, to submit video, but after pandemic, they can do it just like 2 or 3 days. They can record or shoot a video for us.
Thank you, Mr. Azri.
Yes, no worries.
Okay, so any other question from the participants? So actually, Encik Azri, I want to ask how you make the presentation like this. You have your small picture there and you have your slide over there. Sorry, I'm a bit old school.
Oh, this is very easy. Because I cannot share it here because that this is another update from WebEx. All right.
Mm,
So when you hit share screen button, there is that. Let me. I don't know if I can share it here. Let me unshare my screen first. Uh,
Thank you, Dr. Azra, for that question. I'm also I wonder how can you make it your 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 picture like that.
so I've stopped sharing. I cannot. I don't know if I can share it because this is WebEx feature. So when you hit share button, there's a small, very small, tiny box that stated show me in front of presentation.
okay.
So you click that. So when you click that, so for example, I click that show me in front of presentation, and instantly I will you see that I go there.
Oh, sama situ tu. Siapa?
Uh, boleh nampak ke?
Hmm.
Uh, oh, this who's sharing this?
Sharing screen.
Uh, Stop sharing. So yeah, it's under share content. You click the show me in front of presentation.
Mm.
And yeah, and there you go. I'm over there. Yeah.
Oh,
This
okay.
new
This
feature,
is new interface
yeah,
for
ini
Webex kan?
for WebEx. Yeah, they just
Mm.
updated like I think like 2 or 3 weeks ago, or I'm not sure. Uh, all right. And
Okay.
and also I this is another my suggestion for you guys if you guys have still doing online classes, uh please get your second screen or ask your technician because it's very helpful if you guys have a dual screen to do online presentation. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it when you try it. You have dual screen in front of you. So that for now I'm using two screen. That's why if you watch my video, I always look into that way because that's my second screen and this is my first screen. Alright. Okay. And any other question? Yeah, I can teach you Dr. Dayang how to do this lah. And you guys can feel free to drop me an email if you guys need help in term of Canva or in term of you want to do graphic for for yourself through Canva. I'm sure I'm happy to do that for you guys.
How about the recording using the green screen, Cik Azri? So normally they record first, then how they do the editing, what type of software they use?
Oh, for us, I recommend you guys just use WebEx. This WebEx also you can use that for recording yourself. I have my own green screen here, but I'm not using that because WebEx have very smart feature now. They can detect your face. You don't need green screen anymore on your back, and also you can change your background instead of having myself over there. I can put background, so you don't need nowadays because very smart now. Green screen is just a matter to have a clean cut of your body of your face. But nowadays the app is very smart. You don't need a green screen to get it. So if you want to do your recording, I suggest you just record it through WebEx. You know, just record. Have your own session, just record it by yourself and you don't need to edit it later. That's the catch lah. If you're using another software, you record it first using your camera, and you have your own microphone, your audio. It will take time because you need to edit it. You need to go back to the computer, you find software and do all cut and paste. But I think for me, is either I use WebEx or Zoom to record myself, and then just take the recording and share it to my student lah. Mm-mm.
Okay. So I think no more question. I think from the audience and Dr. Mazina, any question from you lagi? Ada?
I think that's all. This is a very interesting session and slot from Mr. Azri. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Okay. Okay, so I think thank you for the insightful and informative sharing, Encik Azri. And so now I would like to close the session. Okay, so I would like to conclude our workshop for today. We hope that you found the sharing valuable for you to develop your own teaching styles and techniques. Okay, and then we hope that you will be getting some inspirations to conducting your online teaching and learning. Okay, thank you very much for your time and participation in this workshop, and see you all next week for our others workshop. Thank you. Thank you, Encik Azri.
Thank you everybody. Thank you Dr. Dayang.
Thank you, Encik Azri.
No worries.